And we're back. That was not cool. Dropped off with it does not make it easy when you get reconnected. It does not make it easy for you to restart the stream. So has a new stream. So here we are back. Box 595, 1 in 33 box out tonight. One old unsold spot. Let's see if anybody can find me before we get to breaking. I don't want to run into that issue again, but I will give it a couple minutes for people to find the live stream. There we are. There we are. Yeah, Thomas dropped off, and it's not easy to restart even when the stream comes back. So I was trying to reconnect, and it's easier to just start a whole new stream. So I'll let you guys find me. There we go. Closer Mojo, give it to me. Nick Guff grabbing the Keandre Miller. The Keandre's a pretty good player, too, with Carolina, but it's a nice New York Ranger Adidas. So there we go. Nick F knows the value of Closer Mojo. So I'll give him that. So good for buck, just $5 on that spot. That is yours. Nick F with the Closer Mojo. Let's see if anybody else wants to find us. Like I said, with 23 boxes, or 33 boxes, I think we're missing our heavies. We're missing Big Al, CK, Ron. That's our three biggest jersey hitters over the 500, almost 600 boxes. But like I said, we have new people in here. Anthony M grabbed some spots looking for his first hit coming from over in Nick F. Nick F obviously has some what hit over in your room. I missed your last couple boxes, and I hate that Whatnot doesn't let you find out what was hit. I was trying to figure it out. So what hit tonight over in your Whatnot room? I did not see. I saw that you a couple new ones. Yeah, what hit over there? I didn't see. I said the Madonna All-Star Game jersey is pretty cool. I saw you add that. I wasn't sure when you added that, but Fox hit. Ekblad. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, those are the first couple that come up in the list. So I don't know if it's not alphabetically. So yeah, it is alphabetically. Aaron Ekblad and Adam Fox. So they were at the top of the list. I guess it goes alphabetically by first name. So I wasn't even thinking about how it's sorted because, like I said, I usually scroll down to see what's available and stuff. So I tagged a couple, but with me trying to get everything set up, I didn't have a chance to jump over to see you live. I know Anthony was over with you, so. Turco came. That hit. Oh, Big Al is a Turco. I have a Turco on my PC as well. So it's like, that was just another one that I added that I threw up in my box. So I was a big fan, Marty Turco fan. He was absolutely, as far as goalies with their senses of humor, I would put Turco. Definitely I would put, let me see, Roberto Luongo, because he was Strombone with his Twitter handle. He was fantastic. Strombone is definitely, Roberto Luongo was one of the funniest goalies of all time. I would put Turco up there. Turco is amazing. Anytime you see some of the commercials he did over the years and some of his interviews and stuff, probably would put Marc-Andre Fleury, another one. The Flowers has a great personality, like you said. So, I mean, obviously now you just see a lot more Henrik Lundqvist from working the games. Obviously, he's pretty. He's a style and profiling. So I'm not sure if he has like a pure sense of humor, but pure sense of humor. Turco Luongo and Marc-Andre Fleury were some of the best over the past recent years. And then, I mean, some of these guys are pretty personal when you talk to them. Obviously, Brodeur, Patrick Waugh, Grant Fuhrer, these guys are all, most of these guys are pretty, personable. I mean, the Europeans obviously have to battle the language first. I mean, Hasek, I've seen him interviewed, of course, Vasilevsky, some of the Russian goalies I haven't even hear speak at all. Guys like Sorokin, Bobrovsky. I'm trying to remember the last time I even saw him interviewed, but goalies is weird because obviously you don't get to interview him big games. Some of them you can't even interview pre-game, and some you can't interview post-game. So it's always refreshing when you get like a goalie, with some personality and some interviews and stuff. But yeah, it was nice to see. That's good. The Turco hit. And then what you said, the other one, the Boone Jenner. Boone Jenner. I was checking. There's a Boone Jenner I saw online. I like Boone Jenner. I have added him in my my fantasy league. Every once in a while I throw him in the lineup to get some Columbus points. I kind of dig Boone Jenner. So, but like I said, last couple games here before the Olympic break, Obviously, the Olympics have already started. I was watching some of the curling earlier. Didn't watch any of the women's hockey, even though that's in the arena where the men's hockey is also being held. But obviously, they were worried about that arena being completed. I think there was a little bit of a leak. Somebody said, I don't know. I think it's more in the concourse. I don't think it's in the ice area, the player area. Somebody said I think the one locker room is in a different building. And so in between periods, they don't go back to the main locker room. They go to like a holding room. I think the home locker room, I think, is in the arena. And they have to be taken by cart from the visitor locker building or room to the arena. So in between, they didn't go all the way back to the locker room. They go back to like a holding room. I guess that's how it's got to be. I mean, they're kind of, rushing to get this arena ready for the Olympic Games, and I guess it's not ready for prime time yet, but we're full speed ahead. The games have already started. I know the Italian team was playing somebody today on the ice, the women's team, so they're full speed ahead with that. So I mean, I know, obviously I was watching some of the preliminary stuff with the Lindsey Vonn injury, and I was watching the U.S. team upset, I believe, somebody in maybe Norway, somebody in curling. So there you go. Hockey's already, obviously hockey is taking a slight break, but then we got the Olympics to watch. So, and the Olympics are here for anybody that enjoys the outdoor winter sports and some of the indoor sports too. Obviously, ice skating and speed skating and curling and the hockey and stuff. So we got sports here, all the way through the next couple of weeks. Even though hockey is taking a break, it's been fun. Obviously, some great games. Like I said, depending on who you're watching, the young players have been fantastic. My Bolts have been on fire. The Red Wings have been amazing this year in the East. You got teams that probably fight for playoffs that probably not going to make it. Like the Panthers are right now on the outside looking in. Rangers on the outside looking in. Like the youth is here. The youth is being served across the NHL. I'm not sure how far deep these teams can go. Buffalo's been an amazing story. They're back kind of from the dead after having drafted in the top couple rounds for top five over basically the last decade. Having seen their players move on to greener pastures, winning cups like Eichel and Reinhart, and I mean even Tampa. I mean Brendan Hagel didn't really come from Buffalo. He was drafted by them and didn't get signed. I think he was signed with the Blackhawks where Tampa traded for him. And then, but he was an original, technically a Sabre start. So pretty crazy. Yeah, Florida. I mean, Florida's one of those teams where obviously Bob's got to get better. Obviously they got to get Barkov back. Kachuk's back now. Their young players are getting some experience, and they obviously have back-to-back cup experiences. So they're not a team to sneeze on or like sleep on, but we'll see if they can get hot after the break and make a run. But it's all going to change. We'll see if anybody gets injured, knock on wood, fingers crossed, no major injuries during the Olympic break, but it's going to be fun. Last 25 games, basically every team's over 50 now. So, you're between 25 and 30 games left for every team. So it's going to be a sprint to the end after the Olympic break. So hopefully the players can rest up that aren't going there, as well as the teams that aren't, like obviously the Russian players. So we'll see how it goes. But like I said, good luck everybody tonight. One box spots are live on eBay. I saw a couple had bids already. I didn't check how many. I know it said less than 10, I thought. But obviously it'll be 32 spots after tonight. I'll take down whatever hits. And I'll be mailing out probably tomorrow the stuff that hits. So I got a couple jerseys. I got Sunday's jerseys and Tuesday's jerseys and whatever hits today. So I got, at least 3, maybe 4 boxes going out. Let's see if somebody doubles up. But good luck to all you guys. Appreciate the continued love and support. I got nothing showed up today. I had a couple jerseys. Oh, the jerseys I sent out to JSA came back less than 2 weeks. So they're here. I got 2 jerseys. Can't wait to show them off to you guys. I got 3 jerseys. It looks like they're arriving tomorrow. So that'll get me up to 14. I had some bad luck with a jersey I won yesterday, and the person contacted me and said, "Oh, wait, I sold it to somebody in Canada." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Seriously?" Like, that's kind of crap you got to deal with. So they refunded me, thankfully. Like I said, it was unfortunate because it was going to be a nice addition. But as of right now, I'm at 14. We'll see if I can snag one or two more before the cutoff, where I think I'll have it in house. And I have a couple backups if something hits. We'll see if I want to mix that in, but should be at least 14 going in, which is fine. Like I said, if I can get 13, 14, 15, or 16, we're always feeling good about that. But it's a nice reload. So we'll get to it shortly. Until then, we got obviously this weekend, basically looking at what we got. This is the second last double box Sunday before the reload. So we're getting there. So we got 8 more jerseys, 9 jerseys, including today. So we'll see what comes out. 33 boxes tonight. We'll get down to 24 before the reload goes in. So good luck, everybody. Good luck. Let's see what we got. See if Closure Mojo comes into effect. We'll see if some newbie magic comes into effect. It's wide open, especially without, CK, Ron and Big Al in here. It'll be somebody, possibly somebody relatively new. So we'll see. People getting off on getting on winning streaks. Obviously, Devin hit on Tuesday. We'll see who hits tonight. Obviously, Carl Z is looking to hit. He hit the last box on Sunday. So some of you guys have gotten back into the win column, which is good. I congratulate you guys. So let's get going. 1 box tonight. Where's my dice roller and my list? Okay. And like I said, box 600, there will be a freebie that weekend. That's not next Sunday. That's next Sunday. So this Sunday will be boxes 596, 597. Then we'll do 598, 599 next Tuesday, Thursday. Box 600 will be the first box on the following Sunday. There will be a freebie that weekend. So that's the last double box before the reload goes in. So we'll have at least 3 jerseys awarded that day, the 2 boxes, 600, 601, as well as the freebie giveaway. So good luck to everybody tonight. Let's do it. 5 or more, of course, on our dice roll boxes here in order. 2 single box runs left, the 44 and 70. 2 boxes from November. Then we got 16 boxes, 5 from early December, 11 from late December, and then 13 from the January reload. So good luck. We hit one of those most recently. So good luck to everybody. There we go. 5 or more. Good luck, everybody. We got 7, the most common die roll. 7 times a list. Top number will be the box we open after 7 randoms. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it. Boom. 33 boxes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the box that's going to open up tonight. Good luck, everybody. Box number 29. 29. 29's in the middle column. I don't know where that's, something in December, I think. 29, 7 times. Box 29, 7 times. Box 29. Let's back that out so I don't forget. For Sunday, we're ready to roll. There we go. 32 and 31 on Sunday. Box 29. Let's see. Let me see. Put on the foil. Let me see if that's in our range here. Ooh, this is a big run. Big run. Box 29. 29 through 47. That is the... Oh, there it is. You call him the Morrissey. Call in the Morrissey. Box 29. Nick likes to call his shot, and he's done it, so it's just crazy. Box 29. Here we go. And I won't move. Well, maybe I'll move the side a little bit, but there we go. There we go. Box 29 it is. Good luck. Where's my list? Let's see. Box 20. Oh. Okay. Box 20. Let me see. Oh. We got some people that are hot in this run. We got people that have hit recently. This is a pretty good group of owners, these spots. Let me see how many we are looking at. 3, 6, this is 11 different boxes are live here. And I have zero idea. There's no double boxes. They all kind of feel the same to me. So good luck. I'm excited. Just like you guys. I'm excited. Let's see who comes out. Woo! Woo! Good luck, all you guys. Everybody deserves the hit in this run. Good luck. Good luck. Woo! Box 29. Okay, let me see what we got. Okay, good luck. Box 29. Let's see what we got. He's calling Morrissey. Let's see if it's the Morrissey. Oh, it is not the Morrissey. It is, but this person is hot as well. Here it comes. Yanni Gourde, reverse retro 2.0, Seattle Kraken. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yanni Gourde, current Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup champion. Was watching him earlier tonight. It's looking good out there. Yanni Gourde. This is a beautiful Adidas reverse retro 2.0. Such a gorgeous. Obviously, this is from that. It's from Fanatics, from the under wraps, I guess. That's the Fanatics tag that they throw in there. Just an absolutely stunning jersey. Look at this thing. Boom! Yanni Gourde, Fanatics. Of course, fight strapped up. You can even see from the back. Where is that? There it is. Yanni Gourde. Absolutely gorgeous. Just in that seafoam green with that dark, rich blue. Unbelievable. Look at the column. This one, Seattle, 1951. Just they've been playing hockey. Is that what that's from? I'm not sure. Obviously, they haven't had a team there. The Kraken, the Red Eyes, absolutely gorgeous. Unbelievable. Obviously, the reverse retro 2.0s have the cloth orange crest. That's kind of tell apart without seeing the back RR. Obviously, the 1.0s had the silver column like the regular Adidas did. But there it is. Yanni Gourde, Seattle Kraken. That just reminds me. I see that come out. I have another reverse retro. I have a Fanatics reverse retro ready for the reload, but that was going in regardless. But the Yanni Gourde, like I said, he's near and dear to me as a Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup champion and current Stanley Cup champion, or current Tampa Bay Lightning. There it is. Yanni Gourde going to Jake G. Congratulations, in the house live watching. He's been pretty hot. Just hadn't been hot. He hadn't hit recently, but there it is. Sweeping up the Yanni Gourde. Yanni, who obviously parents named him after the singer Yanni. His mother saw the name and was like, "Oh, that's where we're going." That's actually, he's actually named after the singer, not because of the singer Yanni, but just because of the name. His mom liked the name. So Yanni Gourde is named after the singer Yanni, and he's a Stanley Cup champion with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Very, very nice. Congratulations, Jake. Very, very gorgeous hit. It's just a beautiful jersey. Adidas did a great job. Obviously, they're reverse retro 2.0s. Of course, they're not a team that have a lot of, reverse retro to go back to, but they did a good job with the Seattle Kraken one. So congratulations on that. Sorry for everybody that did not hit. Your odds are now even better. Sunday, 1-32 and 1-31. So get your bids in, get at your leisure. Sunday, of course, there'll be fights for the spots. But that's an absolutely beautiful jersey. Really, really like that. Obviously, I could have kept the Gourde for myself as a Bolt fan, but such a beautiful jersey. I wanted to give it to you guys. So congratulations. Very, very nice. You are welcome for that one. Like I said, you've been kind of hot, so obviously it's nice to get back on the heater for you. I don't know if I have another one upstairs to mail to you. I don't remember you hit last weekend or not, but congratulations. There we go. Like I said, I'll get these into the mail tomorrow. So I have nothing left to ship, and then you guys can get at it on Sunday for the double box. So thank you much, everybody. WAFFLEBOARD breaks. Want you to stay warm, enjoy the hockey, get ready for the Olympic break. We'll be breaking like regular as we do Sunday double and Tuesday and Thursday Facebook until we get down to the reload time. So there we go. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Jake G. Very, very nice hit. So I will see you guys back here on Sunday. Whatever you're doing in the meantime, stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you guys on eBay. So take care, guys. WAFFLEBOARD Breaks is out.